Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 282 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is designed by Cynthia. It is called Radiance. It's a 6-inch square today. This one is so interesting. We learn something new every day, I swear. We are making these 3D stitches to make these like loops, and these are actually double treble stitches that make these loop stitches. It looks so cool, and this square worked out pretty fast for me. It's just 7 rounds of a square today, so it was a lot of fun to learn and make. Make sure to follow along with Cynthia's written pattern on her website, spinnythingy.blogspot.com, and I'll put the link to that pattern in the description of this video, so you can just click that and follow along today. You can also get that written pattern linked at the bottom of my blog, YARNutopia.com, on the 365 Days of Granny Squares page. It will be at the bottom there. In this pattern today, I'm just using 5 different colors. These are all Red Heart Super Saver yarns, and these are just scrap yarns. I do have a bunch of scraps lying around from previous projects that I have crocheted, so this is a size 4 worsted weight medium yarn. You can use a double knitting yarn or a worsted weight yarn or any scraps of yarn that you have lying around. I'm going to demonstrate today's square with an H size hook, which is 5 millimeters, so make sure you have that handy. You can use a bigger or smaller hook depending on your tension. The written pattern does call for an I hook, which is 5.5 millimeters, so if you have that, you can make it with that hook today. I am also going to need a scissor and a yarn needle, because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, especially when I change color 5 different times in this project. Before we start, I have to mention there are other links in the description of this video, so not only is there a link to Cynthia's written pattern, but there's also links to my blog, YARNutopia.com, and there's links to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to share your photos. I have to see your photos today, and if you're joining in on this project and you're new to the project, you know, everybody's got a smartphone these days. Just snap a little photo and share it in the comments of today's post on Facebook, and then on Instagram, make sure if you share a photo there, make sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your beautiful double trebles today. Also, you can Snapchat me a snap of a few seconds of a photo of your square as well, or whatever is on your hook today. Lastly, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Just hit the red subscribe button. And also, if you have a moment, click that I in the corner of this video. If you just tap the video, or if you put your mouse on the video, there a little eye should show up in the corner here. You can click that and support YARNutopia today, me and my dad, so that we can keep bringing you these fantastic crochet tutorials. So now, let's just get started and make number 282 granny square. Let's start out by making a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, then fold this down and pull that through. Pull it tight, insert your hook, and we can start. Let's start out by chaining 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to slip stitch into this first chain way over here. So go into that first chain, then yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook like that. So now we've created a ring just like that. Now, going on to round 1, we are going to chain up 3, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3. And what that actually counts as is the first 2 chains count as our beginning half double crochet, and the next chain here counts as a chain 1 space. So now we're going to half double crochet into this ring here, so yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay, that is a half double crochet. Then chain 1 and do that again. So half double crochet, yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and then chain 1. So we want to have a total of 8 stitches. So this chain up 2 counts as 1 stitch, so that's 1, and then a chain 1. Another one, so that's 2, chain 1, 3, chain 1, this is 4, and then chain 1, 5, and then chain 1, 6, and then chain 1, 7, chain 1, and last one here is 8, our 8th half double crochet. Make sure to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the second chain of our beginning chain up 3 here. So go into the second chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And there's round 1. Awesome! Going right into round 2. If you're changing color, you can fasten off here and start in any chain 1 space. I'm not going to change color yet. I'm just going to slip stitch into this chain 1 space here. So yarn over, pull through, and through. And then we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that counts as our first double crochet of this round. Now in the same chain 1 space, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to put 3 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. So yarn over, hop into this next chain 1 space, and put 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we're just going to repeat that around. So put 3 double crochets into each chain 1 space. At the end of this round, you should have 24 double crochets, so I'll meet you up for round 3. Alright, finishing round 2, if you have to, count back 24. It should lead you up to this chain up 3 here. We're going to slip stitch into that, so go in, there, then yarn over, pull through, and through for a slip stitch. At this point, if you are not changing color, just chain 3 and go on to round 3 with me. But I'm actually going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. If you're changing color like me, you can start in that same stitch or in any stitch around. It really doesn't matter. I am going to grab a new yarn, hook it on the hook, and pull it through. And then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to skip a stitch and slip stitch into the next stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then skip a stitch and slip stitch into the next stitch. Okay, and we're just going to repeat that around. So chain 3, skip a stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch. Okay, so do that all the way around, and then you'll have 12 chain 3 spaces at the end of this round, so then I'll meet you up for round 4. Finishing this round, make sure to chain 3 and skip that last stitch, and then slip stitch to the first chain of this beginning chain 3. So go down in there, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now, if you are changing color, you can fasten off here and start in any one of these chain 3 spaces. But I'm going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space, just like this, and then chain up 1. And now, going on to this next round here, round 4, we are going to single crochet into that chain 3 space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to make a double treble crochet. So a double treble is yarning over 3 times, okay, on your hook, then going into the chain 3 space, then yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 more loops, okay, there's still more, yarn over, pull through 2 more loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 more loops. Okay, then what we're going to do is pull that kind of forward. It's going to turn into some sort of like bobble stitch kind of thing, and we're going to put a single crochet into that same chain 3 space. So go back into the chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so you can see that popped forward just like that. So it's like kind of folded in half like that. Okay, so we're just going to do that in each chain 3 space around. So single crochet into this next one, Then double treble, so yarn over 3 times, go into that chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then pull that kind of forward there, and then single crochet back into that same chain 3 space. So it makes these like loops, these like little puff stitch things. Okay, so just do that all the way around. If you need to, follow along with the written pattern. There are photos in there to show you exactly where to go and what to do. Otherwise, I will meet you up at the end of this round and we'll go on to the next round together. When you finish your last chain 3 space here, there's a single crochet, a double treble, and then the single crochet. Make sure to slip stitch into this first single crochet here. So go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Now, if you are not changing color, just chain up 1 and go on to the next round with me. But I'm going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. I am going to insert my hook into the same stitch. You basically can start in any single crochet stitch around on this round. So I'm just going to go in that one. And I think I want to use this brighter color here. Hook that on the hook and pull it through. And then chain up 1. And we're going to single crochet into that same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay? Then in this double treble stitch, if you see here, it looks like it's behind it. You can see here there's this, it looks like this round thing here. If you pull this down and pull this forward, you can see there's a stitch right there. Okay, we're going to put 2 single crochets in there. So 1 and 2. Okay, just like that. Then in each one of these single crochet stitches, we're going to put 1 single crochet. So 1 and 1. Then in this double treble stitch, we're going to put 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, so in every single crochet, we're going to put 1 single crochet, and in every double treble stitch, we're going to be putting 2 single crochets, just like that. Okay, so it's a very simple round for round number 5. When you're finished with this round, I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 6 together. Okay, you have to put a single crochet into the last stitch here and then slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round. So right into that first one, go in, yarn over, pull through and through. Alright, now if you are changing color, follow along with me. If you're not changing color, chain up 3 and go on to round 6. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. And I'm going to just insert my hook into the same stitch. If you want, you can, start in any stitch you want on this round. It really does not matter where you start, but I'm just going to pull through a new color and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. Now in the same stitch we are going to double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now it looks like there's 2 double crochets in that same stitch. Now we are going to put 1 double crochet into the very next stitch. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. So again, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now we have to single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1, next stitch 2, next stitch 3, and the next stitch 4. Okay, so there's 4 single crochets in a row. Then we need to half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. And then we need to double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. In the next stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So 1 and 2. And look at that, there's our corner. So we're making the square shape on this round. So we're just going to repeat what we did. So put a double crochet into the next stitch, then a half double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet in the next stitch, and then a single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then a double crochet in the next stitch. Then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Then we need to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Put 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And then just repeat what we did. So if you need to, follow along with the written pattern, I just have 2 sides left here. So I'm just going to do that off camera, and then I will meet you up at the end of this round. Alright, just put 2 double crochets into this very last stitch on this round, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch to the beginning chain of 3 right here. So just go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. At this point, if you are not changing color, slip stitch back into this chain 3 space, and then chain up 3 and go on to the last round with me. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight, and I'm going to insert my hook into the corner there, grabbing a new color, hooking that on the hook and pulling it through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. In the same space, we're going to double crochet, okay, then chain 2, and then put 2 more double crochets in there. 1 and 2. Oops, there we go. Okay, now we are just going to put 1 double crochet into each stitch on the side. So I'll count how many that is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So there's 14 stitches that you have to double crochet into. And then in the corner chain 3 spaces, we're putting 2 double crochet, then chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets. Okay, just like that. So this is a very simple round here. Just double crochet into each stitch, and in the corners put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So I'll just do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up when I'm about to fasten off. When you come back around, be sure to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut your yarn, pull it through, pull it tight, and sew in your end. Take your yarn needle, just yarn your needle, and then sew in that end behind those stitches, just like that. And there you have it. Number 282 granny square, complete, all done. Big thank you to Cynthia for allowing us to use that pattern in our project today. Looks so fabulous. Look at how cool that looks. We learn something new every day, so I love it. So make sure to share your photos on the Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares, hashtag YARNutopia. I want to see those big double treble stitches today, so share them on the social media. Happy hooking, everyone!